Hey everybody, and welcome to Module 8, Unit 4, where we're going to talk about categories. Before we go too far, let's just talk about what categories are. Categories are containers for articles on a similar topic. So the traditional way of organizing your articles is into volumes and into issues, and then to have within each issue a set of sections that we learned about last time, research articles, book reviews, editorials. But what categories allow you to do is to group together similar articles from different issues, but on the same topic. Maybe the best way to demonstrate this is to show you. Let's take a look at Cultural Anthropology, which is an OJS journal that's had a lot of theming work done, so it doesn't immediately look like an OJS journal. We're on the current issue here, and we can see that they have their articles listed. They have an amendments section. But if we go up to this link to back files, they call their categories curated collections. And so they have a category for sovereignty, one for precarity, one for reclaiming hope, one for everyday Islam. And you can see there's a number of them here. So if we pick one, infrastructure, there's a bit of a description about it. And then we can see a list of articles. And these come from different issues from across the years, but they're on this similar topic of infrastructure. So it's really a nice way to curate a collection of articles to help your readers engage in a discussion about this topic. All right, let's jump back to OJS. We're still in journal settings, as you recall. We'll jump over to categories, and we'll add a category. Let's just take inspiration from cultural anthropology and call it infrastructure. Is there a parent category? So you can have categories and subcategories, but this one isn't serving that role. In the path, this is what will appear in the URL. So let's just call it infrastructure. And then a description. And we saw in cultural anthropology the detailed description they gave it. We'll just collection of articles. You probably want something a little bit more inspired than that, but that gets the job done. How do we want the articles to appear? Do we want them by title, A to Z, reverse title, publication date, oldest first, publication date, newest first? Let's do that. We could have an image here, similar to how issues had covers, and we saw that back in the previous module. We could upload one here. And again, we could assign editors to be the curators of these collections. I'll choose myself and say OK. And there we go. We've created a category. Remember, again, that blue triangle will drop down and give us some options. We can remove it if we didn't want to use that anymore. I'm also clicking on it will bring it back to allow us to edit it. All right. And now we've created a category. Once we start publishing and we actually have some articles, we could add those to this category, and we'll look at that in a future course. That's about it. That sums it up. That's journal settings. We looked at masthead, contact, sections, and categories. I hope that all made sense. And I'll see you in the next video when we'll look at website settings.